Hi, Namaskara. In the last session, we discussed about the different terms used in the mechanics. Next, about the velocity we discussed. If you are not seen, please go through it. The link is given below. Next, today we will begin in this session. We will begin with the acceleration. What is acceleration? Types of the acceleration, like that we will study. Okay. Then, what is the acceleration? First question is, so what is acceleration? The acceleration is nothing but the rate of change of the velocity with respect to time is called as acceleration. Okay, ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ acceleration ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಹೈ ಹೋಗ್ಬಹುದು, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, then the body is in acceleration. Either maybe it may be accelerated or maybe negative acceleration. The negative acceleration is called as a retardation. Okay, ಅಥವಾ sometimes it will be called as a deceleration also. It is rarely used. ಓಕೆ, ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಂದರೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದ ಬ್ರೇಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ದ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಆರ್ retardation. Better word is a retardation we can call. The unit of the acceleration is a meter per second square. Okay, the meter per second square is a unit of the acceleration. Next, formula for the acceleration is nothing but the change of velocity delta v divided by the time, change in time, that is a delta t. Object is moving in the car. Okay, at the initial like this. Okay, after 5 minutes he covers 1 kilometer. Another 10 minutes he covers 2 kilometer. Another 7 minutes he covers 3 kilometer, and he covers 4th kilometer in 5 minutes. Okay, what you are going to observe here, initially he is at the object is at the 50 meter per minute, and he covers a distance of 1 meter. After he covers 1 meter of distance, the velocity is 200 meter per minute. Okay, the time elapsed will be the 5 minutes. In 5 minutes he gains 200, means he gains another 150 meter per minute, and he attains 200 meter per minute. That means he is accelerating, means his speed has to be increased. Then in second kilometer the velocity will be the 100 meter per minute, and the time taken will be the 10 minutes. That means the velocity is decreasing. That means he is decelerating. That means he is retardation. Okay, retardation. Because of the retardation, what happens here, the velocity decreases. Okay, another after 7 minutes, what he comes, he again gains the 150 kilometer. That means here also he is accelerating, and another 5 minutes the velocity is 20 meter per minute, 20 meter per minute. That means he is applying some brake, and he is going to be retard. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ರಿಟಾರ್ಡೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ one sample problem. How we can find the acceleration? Acceleration is I will take second hour and this hour. Okay, it's a change of velocity divided by time. What is the change of velocity? In second condition it is 100. Final velocity will be the 100 minus 200. Then what is the change in time? The change in time is 10 minutes, means 100 divided by 10, that is 10 meter per second square with the negative sign. Okay, negative sign means here he is retarding. Retarding means the acceleration is decreasing. Okay, by this we can find out the acceleration of the body. The uniform velocity, the acceleration is 0. Okay, consider for a uniform velocity, okay, for object moves at the uniform velocity. For example, a car moves in the straight road, okay, and he is maintaining the speed of velocity of 30 km per hour, and he do not changes that velocity of the car. odometer ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 30 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು, ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಅಟ್ ದಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ the body do not accelerate as well as do not retards, means acceleration is zero. okay, accelerate ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ರಿಟಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, acceleration is zero ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. a car is moving, okay, at velocity 200. after first kilometer, in 5 minutes it covers 200 meter per minute, and after 5 minutes also he is v is equal to 200 meter per minute, and he covers fourth also at 5 minutes. that means ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. here what he is doing, he covers equal distance. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, the object covers equal distance in equal interval of time. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ 5 minutes ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡೇನೆ. he has also taken to cover another 1 kilometer in 5 minutes. he has taken another 1 kilometer in 5 minutes. okay, that means he covers equal distance at equal interval of time. that means the velocity is a constant, means it is a uniform velocity. suppose it is a condition, the acceleration of the body is a zero. how it is, I will take this position and this position, okay, and this is the final position and this is the initial position. okay, ಅಂದರೆ 2 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಕವರ್ ಹತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ, 200 ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು, 200. then what is the time taken, it is a 5 minutes. 200 0 divided by 5, then automatically acceleration of the body becomes 0 meter per second square. okay, ಅಂದರೆ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಿರಲ್ಲ, ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. next, uniform acceleration. what is a uniform acceleration? if the velocity of the particle changes equal by equal interval of the time, then the object is said to be in uniform acceleration. okay, ಅಂದರೆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಷ್ಟಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಅ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ acceleration. I will show how it is. okay, the car is moving at a velocity 100 km per hour, meter per minute. then after 1 kilometer it is a 120 meter per minute. after another meter in 5 minutes it is a 140 meter per minute. and 3 kilometers 5 minutes at 160 meter per minute. at last it covers 4th kilometer in 5 minutes and v is equal to 180 meter. what happens here, in first interval of time in 5 minutes, okay, what happens, he gains velocity of 20. okay, after another 5 minutes he gains velocity of 20. after another 5 minutes he gains velocity of 20. after another 5 minutes he gains velocity of 20 kilometer 20 meter per minute, 20 meter per minute. okay, in this condition I can say what is in a uniform acceleration. whether it may be acceleration or retardation, don't worry about that. okay, it is a sum of, it is one example I have given. okay, body is in uniform acceleration. okay, then it gains, the body gains uniform velocity, and each time the velocity is increasing or decreasing. the velocity is uniform here. uniform means at constant rate it is increasing, or at constant rate it is decreasing at a time interval, at a time interval. then it is called as a uniform acceleration. okay, one sample problem I'll solve. at first condition, delta v divided by time, you see here it is a final velocity is a 120 minus 100, it is initial velocity. Time taken will be the 5 minutes. It's a 4 meter per second square. It's the acceleration. Okay, in second condition, you see here delta v 140 minus 120, 5 meter per minute, 4 meter per second square. Here also it is a 4 meter per second square, and at last condition it's a 180 minus 160 divided by 5 minutes. It is a 4 meter per second square. Okay, in all condition, what is the velocity acceleration? It is a 4 meter per second square. It is the situation, then we can say the body is in ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಬಾಡಿ 4 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರನ್ನು ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ, 20 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ 5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 20 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು, ಬಾಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ one problem is given. Please try this. Okay, in the upcoming session we will be going towards the velocity displacement time graph and the velocity time graph as well as acceleration. Please be connected with the channel. Okay, try this. Okay, a car is moving in the circular track from A is shown here. From a car is moving. Okay, and it covers a 1 kilometer, and it covers a distance of 1 kilometer to return initial point A. That means from A to a car moves in the circular direction from A to A, means it moves from A and it comes back to A. That distance covered will be the 1 meter, and the time taken will be the 5 minutes. Then find the velocity, displacement and speed of the car. Also identify the motion of the car, and that means the which kind of the motion it possesses. Okay, we already discussed different types of the motion, like rotary motion, translatory motion, rectilinear motion. Which kind of it comes under, okay, that we need to tell. Okay, please try this. Okay, means a car is moving like this from A to A, and it covers a 1 kilometer distance in 5 minutes. Okay, then you need to do. Please try this problem and comment in the comment section. Okay, thank you for the watching video. Please don't forget to thumbs up. Okay, in upcoming section we'll be having very interactive session. Please be connect with the channel. Please don't forget to thumbs up.